It's October, and that means I get to talk about horror games. Horror is one of my favorite genres in media, and nowhere is horror done better than in horror games. In a horror movie or TV show, sure, things might be scary, but no matter how scared you are or how much you yell at the screen, nothing's gonna change. However, in horror games, how afraid you are and how you handle that fear directly affects the outcome of the encounter. Handling it poorly can mean losing progress, or in some cases, getting a bad ending. Giving you direct control definitely heightens the fear of the situation you're in. However, balancing that level of control you have isn't always easy. Video games are built around giving the player control, and in most games, you get complete control over most situations. Give the player too little control, and your actions feel like they have no consequences, making the game basically just a walking simulator. However, give the player too much control, and none of the situations feel scary anymore. It's hard to be scared when every obstacle is fairly easily circumvented. So, horror games have to find a good balance between giving the player control and taking that control away. And I think no game does this better than the Resident Evil 2 remake. Sure, the zombies are kinda scary, and you're always limited on resources, but if you play smart, you can always outsmart them. And aside from a few surprises, most encounters are easily solved. That is, until you encounter Mr. X. Mr. X is there to take control away from the player. He's not always right on top of you, but he's always somewhere. The knowledge that he could show up at any moment to take control away and ruin your plans gives a real sense of dread to the player. It makes exploring the police station genuinely scary, because at any moment, he could show up and ruin everything. I think it's a perfect balance between tense encounters and absolute chaos, and it makes the game really scary.